guys, Lauren here, and today's video is going to be a Jeffree Star Cosmetics review and swatch, not lip swatches, but swatches like on my arm or whatever. So I have decided that I have given them a fair enough chance for me to see if I like them and see their formulation and everything like that. And I have come to terms that I do in fact really love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And what I'm going to be reviewing is the Skin Frost in the shade King Tut and Deep Freeze. And then an assortment of the Velour liquid lipsticks. I do not have any of the lip ammunition or lip scrubs at this point in time, but I am working on getting my hands on some of the lip ammunitions. It is just that I've heard that some of them haven't been the greatest, so I didn't really want to invest in something that will not work. But then again, I am a YouTuber, so it is better for me to waste my money rather than your money on it. So yeah, I'm working on getting those. So the first product I'm going to get started with is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighters. And I have the shade Deep Freeze and King Tut. So the shade Deep Freeze is this bright neonish blue, very metallic, very glimmery, very in-your-face pow. I love to use it as eyeshadow and as highlight, and I know people think it's controversial because they say nobody can pull off blue highlighter, like it's not a thing, blue shouldn't be a highlighter color, but in my opinion, if you pair it with Jawbreaker, his Velour liquid lipstick, it is the perfect look. I will show you guys what it looks like. So I just took one swipe and that's what it looks like. And on the outside of my arm, it looks like that. So it is very metallic and very, very pigmented. So a little bit does go a long way with that. And that's not even all the product. Like some of it's still on my fingers. Like I could do continuous swatches until it's done. But I am obsessed. Like see, I just rubbed my finger against that and then it's some there. But yeah, so it is very nice quality. It is pigmented. It has a texture that no other highlighter I have ever used has. It almost feels as like a wet powder. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it means you probably don't have one. So they feel a little bit more softer and finer milled, but not packed down as tight, but still packed down tight enough that if you drop one, it will not break or crack or anything. So I was not very impressed because when I did receive my Deep Freeze, the packages was all bent, it was crushed, it was kind of gross. The edges were a little bit chipped on the sides for some of them. You can't really see it, it's not noticeable. But after trying it and using it continuously, I have grown to love it. It is honestly one of my favorite eyeshadows to use because I use it as eyeshadow and one of my favorite highlighters. It does have a very unique texture and the compact is huge. So just on the back it says Skin Frost Deep Freeze, and then it says Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and then it just says the amount that's in here. So 15 grams / 0.53 ounces. So that is a lot of product compared to any other highlighter. Even I will show you guys a few other highlighters. So just pulling out a few of my other highlighters from my collection, you can see there is the color Icon, which is technically a bronzer, but I use it as a highlight because I'm really fair. It is Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild, and this seems like it would be like pretty big. This is 13 grams, so the Deep Freeze or Skin Frost do have 2 more grams than this, so I'll just throw that over there. And then there's the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips, and this only has 8.5 grams, so comparing these two, a lot of the companies do make their eyeshadow, or not their eyeshadow, their compacts wider so that it seems like more, but make it really thin. But Jeffree Star gives you 15 grams, which is a lot of product that you would have this for a very, very long time. So this is the shade Deep Freeze. It is a vibrant blue, which again, very controversial to some people, but I do happen to enjoy it. I know some people have tried it and said it's not wearable, you can't pull it off, but honey, if you want to make it work, you'll make it work, I promise. So then I have King Tut, which is this very nice golden metallic-y shade. You can see my finger from the finger swatches I've done, but again, one swipe, intense pigment. There. That's what that looks like. So they're both very pigmented and the powder is very finely milled. You can see some of the fallout from it, but that is because I dropped this one and it did not crack. Just some of it did come off the sides, but it is very finely milled. So I really do enjoy these. They do stay on your cheeks all day. So what I do is I wear my primer and then I do my face and then I do my highlighter last. I use my Morphe M510 brush and it applies it very nicely, and I have it on now, and it's just a very metallic bronzed look. And you don't have to put this much on. If you put this much on and you're a fair skin tone, you will see the darkness up here. You can just put a little bit and you won't see any darkness, but I kind of like the contrast it gives when I have the darkness right on the top of my cheekbones. So then I have 12 shades of the Velour liquid lipstick. I do have the summer bundle here, and I do have one of his newest shades, which is called Leo. Just making sure I have all of them. So I have all of my shades right here. I did invest in 12 of them, and before anyone says, Lauren, you're very spoiled, I bought all of my Jeffree Star Cosmetics with my own money. And I know it's kind of like weird. I'm wearing my Kylie Cosmetics lipstick, but it kind of like worked with my makeup, so that's what I'm wearing today. Sorry that I'm not wearing Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks are definitely my favorite brand of liquid lipsticks out there. I have tried high and low. I've tried high-end drugstore. I've tried everything. I've tried Kylie Cosmetics. What else have I tried? Caked, Color Kill, Too Faced, so many others. Honestly, I've tried so many liquid lipsticks. I'm like a liquid lipstick connoisseur. I love them and I love trying new ones out. But hands down, Jeffree Star is my favorite formulation and my favorite color range. Whereas like Kylie Jenner, you'll see her make mostly the same tones with just different hints of undertones. Jeffree Star makes very versatile shades, like just to like pull some out that you guys wouldn't like, just like two very different shades. Like he makes odd shades. They're interesting, right? So I'll start with the summer bundle, which I was going to do a complete review on, but I never got around to doing that because I didn't try all of them yet. I still haven't. But here is the shade Nude Beach from the summer collection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them all down my arm. So Nude Beach. It's just a very macaroni nude, as he said. And the swatch is right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just show you, this is 714, which is a shade he originally put out like last year sometime, but it has been so highly requested that he did bring it back for summer. And now again, it is gone. This one does not smell like watermelon, but all the other colors from the summer collection do. So what I would say about the summer collection is some of them are streaky and patchy, and the yellow one is a way thicker consistency than any of the other liquid lipsticks he has put out from his line. But again, I don't mind. I appreciate that he put in his video saying some of them are streaky. They have a beautiful watermelon set, so sorry. This is 714, the center one, and this is Queen Bee, the yellow one. This is Virginity, which is a beautiful lilac kind of pink color. Beautiful once again, I love it. This one is not streaky. The ones I have found that are streaky are 714 and Queen Bee. If you look close enough, you can see, and that is Virginity. I will show you them all once they are dry. This, one of my favorites, I've worn it to concerts. It lasted throughout all the concerts I've gone to. I've worn Jeffree Star for almost every single concert I've gone to this year. Beautiful, they last the entire concert. You can be dancing, you can be wiping your mouth. It'll still stay put. This is Watermelon Soda. Watermelon Soda is honestly a beautiful reddish pink. It's like a Barbie hot pink is the best way to describe it. So there they are. I will show you them once they're all dry. They aren't that opaque, the summer bundles, but every single other ones are very opaque. This one is Posh Spice, which is one of the newer ones I have got. Posh Spice is like a very cool toned grayish kind of color. Then in almost the same color family, but a little bit warmer than Posh Spice, is Celebrity Skin, which again, very beautiful coverage. This is one of my go-tos if I don't want something that vibrant. Posh Spice, Celebrity Skin compared to each other. Then, almost in the same color family, but a little bit more brown toned, is Leo, which is one of his newest shades that he's released. And I'll talk about the wands a little bit later. But that is what these ones look like so far. Then I have a little bit more pinkier than Celebrity Skin is Androgyny, which again was part of his holiday bundle last year, but again, due to the popular demand, it sold out within like 3 hours or something, so he had to bring it back. Then I have a purple kind of grayish color, which is called Scorpio. And again, all of these are very opaque. Then one of his top selling liquid lipsticks is Unicorn Blood, which is a very burgundy toned red, but it is beautiful. And the wand I did notice was a little less fluffy than every other wand, but honestly it's not a big deal. So again, Scorpio, Unicorn Blood, Androgyny. And it does translate a little bit weird on camera, so I do apologize for that. And last but not least, which I will just put under here, is Jawbreaker, which is this vibrant blue, which I love to wear deep freeze with this on my lips, and sometimes this is eyeliner. It makes a beautiful color combination. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are all of the shades I own. So beautiful, right? Like, they are honestly one of my most favorite liquid lipstick companies ever. I know Jeffree Star is a bit of a controversial kind of person, but I honestly do love Jeffree Star. I love everything he stands for. I know he's done some bad shit in his past, but honestly, haven't we all? I'm not saying that's a complete excuse for any of it. I'm just saying I've done some shit I regret, and he probably regrets what he did too. So I know that's like going to be controversial, but honestly, you can have your own stance on your opinion on the whole thing. But what I'm saying is I'm not disregarding any of the bad shit he's done. I know that is bad, but I'm saying I love what he stands for now, which is being yourself, being true to who you are, embracing your inner beauty, doing makeup crazily, doing whatever like you feel looks good. He lets you portray it with his makeup, which is honestly one of the greatest things ever. So the applicators are a little doe foot or like a doe foot applicator or whatever. And they let you shape your lips really nicely, so you can overline if you want. You can just go right along the lines, and it leaves everything looking perfect. The opacity of it is really nice. You don't have to go over it a second time unless it's like 714 or like Queen Bee. These two shades, you do have to go over them a second time, but every other shade you do not have to go over a second time. And even if you do go over a second time, it does not leave it like really cakey and drying. None of his liquid lipsticks are drying whatsoever, which I really do enjoy. So I do overall like Jeffree Star Cosmetics. That is one of my favorite cosmetics companies ever. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope if you want something a little more in-depth, I can do that too. I just wanted to do a swatching and a little bit of my opinion on the whole Jeffree Star Cosmetics theme. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that my videos were late. I tried to upload them, but it would not work. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys sometime later next week. Bye! I love you!